Good kill, good kill. Hey, good kill.
The Junkers 87, or as it's better known, the STUKA, was a German dive bomber and ground attack aircraft. On the leading edges of its main gear legs were mounted the Jericho trumpets, wailing sirens which became a symbol of German air power and the Blitzkrieg, as well as providing pilots with audible feedback as to the speed during a dive. The STUKA's design included several innovations, including automatic pull-up dive brakes under both wings to ensure that the aircraft recovered from its attack dive even if the pilot blacked out from the high G-forces. The Junkers 87 operated with considerable success in close air support and anti-shipping roles at the outbreak of World War II. It led air assaults in the invasion of Poland in September of 1939. STUKAs proved critical to the rapid conquest of Norway, Netherlands, Belgium, and France in 1940. Though sturdy, accurate, and very effective against ground targets, the STUKA was, like many other dive bombers of that time, very vulnerable to fighter aircraft. During the Battle of Britain from 1940 to 1941, its lack of maneuverability, speed, and defensive armament meant that it required the presence of a heavy fighter escort to operate effectively. The STUKA was also deployed on the Eastern Front and took a huge toll on Soviet ground forces, helping to break up counterattacks of Soviet armor, eliminating strong points and disrupting the enemy's supply lines. A demonstration of the STUKA's effectiveness occurred on the 5th of July, when STUKAs knocked out 18 tanks and 500 vehicles, as the 1st and 2nd Panzer Groups forced their way across bridgeheads on the Dnieper River and closed in on Kiev. The STUKAs again rendered invaluable support. On the 13th of September, STUKAs destroyed the rail network in the vicinity of Kiev, as well as inflicting heavy casualties on escaping Red Army columns. All of this for the loss of only one STUKA. Elsewhere on the Eastern Front, the STUKAs assisted Army Group Center in its drive towards Moscow. From the 13th to the 22nd of December, over 420 vehicles and 23 tanks were destroyed by STUKAs, greatly improving morale of German infantry, who by now were on the defensive. During the Battle of Sevastopol, the STUKAs repeatedly bombed the trapped Soviet forces. Some STUKA pilots flew up to 300 sorties against the Soviet defenders. Some STUKA squadrons flew over 7,000 combat sorties, dropping over 3,500 tons of bombs on the city of Sevastopol. Their efforts helped to secure the capitulation of Soviet forces on the 4th of July 1942. The Soviet Separate Coastal Army was annihilated, with 118,000 men killed. So today we're here with the Junkers 87, the STUKA, guys. We're going to get up there and see if we can get onto target and deliver a bomb. This is IL-2 Sturmovik Great Battles, and this video is filmed with the Oculus Rift S in virtual reality. And keep in mind that PC specs are in the video description below if you're curious about that. Alright guys, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, we are in the STUKA. We have a bunch of guys behind us, and we are headed towards a Russian garrison, or a Soviet garrison. Little town where we have reports of Soviet military massing in that area. So we're going to go and hit them. There should be an encampment of some kind. I am carrying an 1,800-pound bomb, which is absolutely massive. And I only have one. So lots of pressure. I've never done any dive bombing before. I've read a little bit about the concept, so I'm going to try to execute here today. Above us, I don't know if you guys can make them out, but there are many BF-109s. Many, at least 7, 8 that I can count right now that I can just see. Those guys are going to be providing high cover for us against Soviet fighters. And once again, I only have one bomb, so if I miss this, it's going to be rather embarrassing. There's also a viewing port that's right underneath my legs, but I'm not going to use it today because it's useless. The bomb is actually obstructing the view. So we're gonna have to kind of use this wing over method of dive bombing, which I'm not claiming to be an expert on by any means, but I'm gonna try to use that method to try to deliver this bomb on target. Hopefully I can put it where it needs to go. I do see some things moving off in the distance over there. That looks like Soviet fighters off of our 3 o'clock there. So hopefully those 109s are going to take care of those guys, because they are going to become a very serious problem for a Stuka if they're not dealt with. Alright, so I can actually see the target now. And one more quick check to make sure nobody's diving on me to try to kill me. And a little bit more, we're going to continue forward a little bit more, then we're going to throw on the sirens. Oh, that's our tail gunner. I guess you see somebody. There it is. Okay, we're going to hit the sirens. And we're going to dive down. We're going to wing over onto these guys. There's the sirens. And that's the target. Want to put this bomb right in the middle. There's 4 vehicles I can see in the middle. Ideally, I want to put it right there. And we got our dive brakes out as well. Pickle. And we're off. Oh, wow, that was perfect. That was right beside that truck. Imagine if you were in that truck and that thing landed beside you. Oh, my God. Alright, it's now time to bravely run away. We have other Stukas dropping their bombs, hitting what looks to be other military targets, defenses, and that should soften this place up pretty nicely for German ground forces pushing forward. So I think we did our job here today. It's now time to get out of here. We don't want to push our luck. We don't want to get jumped by any Soviet fighters. Let's get out of here. Check this out, I found a wounded MiG-3. Oh, trying to absolutely light this guy up. This guy was wounded by our 109s, and he's trying to land. And I really want a Stuka air-to-air kill, so I'd love to take this guy out. But the problem is I only have 7.62 machine guns, 2,000 rounds of 7.62. So this is gonna probably take a while. A lot of time I don't have, because his buddies are going to show up. And there's a Stuka in front of him. Looks like he's trying to line up on him. So I really need this guy to die right now. There we go. Nice juicy fire. Oh yeah. It's a cold day, buddy. And he gets out. That's nice. Alright, it's time. Oh wow, that guy exploded. Time to go home. My first Stuka air-to-air kill. Weirdly satisfying. Alright guys, there we have it. That's the Junkers 87, the Stuka with the absolutely terrifying siren and an 1,800-pound bomb, which I luckily was able to deliver on target today. A little bit of luck never hurt anybody. Alright guys, that's going to be the video for today. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.